Now it's on board. Now it's all ready. Cards. So what's going on in here is, well, just late last night, I got affiliate status. So I may as well just start that up. I've got most of the things all set up in the background. I got follower notifications, the whole shebang. And hey. We'll start it off with, probably 2 drafts, because I think even if I scrub out... Oh, hey. First one. Check that out. We started off with a barn owl. Hell yeah. So how you doing, Peacock? I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll this, see what I can get for instead first. I'll do a couple of, Combre? Time or Justice? Hell yeah. Know what that means. One of these two. But first, I want to show this off. I created a new deck. It's a pretty straightforward mono fire burn deck. With a twist. Alright, and then the Blue Jay happened. Nice. Everything's good on the sounds end. If those are too loud, I can adjust them at some point. This is a really good hand for this burn deck. So here's a secret. This deck runs 16 Strangers. Just for the influence. And a specific card that we hopefully will see later on. As far as what goes on in that follower notification setup, I got a lot of birds. You like birds, everybody? I hope you like birds.
For those who cannot.
Oh man, I really wish Fear of the People was not such a popular card right now. It gets to be pretty frustrating sometimes.
Who says you can't play with fire?
We survive.
Thankfully, I've got a burnout, so long as they don't play a hawk right here, I'm good. If they play a hawk right here, I'm boned. Fearsome Grief, okay. That's fine. This burnout will take out this Fear of the People, no problem then. You see, the plan is I'm going to actually burn out... Yeah. So they don't get the gargoyle. I do kill this. Oh, right. Revenge. Piss. Oh well, that's fine. I'll be able to get Groundbreaker on the ground soon. Never mind. That's bad. That's timely for them as well. Alright, things aren't going great. It's not quite card weighing yet. Ugh, Skeeter, huh? And Wisp. God. One off. I need to do this anyway, though, right?
Who says you can't play with fire?
Getting down to Flamestoker will be the important.
I have.
Yeah, right, have your card. That's a move. Swear Vengeance on your card. twos. Ugh, things are not going well over here. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna play that as a 3-6. How you doing, Broadway? Alright, so they're looking for... Yeah, that's what they were looking for.
For those
For
who
certain.
cannot.
At the very least, they've only got a 3-turn clock on me. My draws have been not the greatest thus far. A torch at any point would have been incredible. Alright, if I attack all out here in the interest, or attack most out here in the interest of getting down a second Groundbreaker, what does it look like when they crack back on me? I'm gonna do this in the interest of killing this Steward of the Past when they do a crackback. Right. In this case, I'm actually still dead, because when I draw a burn spell, which is like the ideal situation here, I can only kill one of these two. I'd have to draw 2 burn spells running. Unblockable. Wow. Okay. Nice. Nice draw. It's been a pleasure. Oh well. That's fine. It happens. Hey. How y'all doing? Everyone who's shown up. Oh. That didn't work out. That's fine. That was just the intro game. Let's start up a draft. Obrak the Feaster. That's a big old Lord of the Pit right there. 5 mana, 7/7 Revenge Flying, where you have to sack a creature every turn. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna pass it up. That's just my move. That's the move of this draft. I play Obrak the Feaster. Hell yeah. Alright. What else here? Icequake is a pretty good card in draft. That is pretty damn good, but it's also 7 mana. Scare? Scare's not great. Especially when the only thing I have right now is a 7/7. Jawbone Hatched I think is terrible. Ice Bow is okay. Voyaging Lumen, Envelop, Purify Everest. I'm not really feeling any of these. I like the familiar generically. And if I end up with this, you know, Xenon, that's cool. Well, I got a second bird. Or I could pick up something else. Like Toctic. There's no way I'm gonna get multiple Clockroaches, though. That is not gonna happen. It ain't. It's impossible. Crownwatch Squire, I don't think is very good. Especially if I'm playing Shadow, because I am. Twin Barrel is cool, but not in Shadow. Talon Dive, I'm not gonna... Yeah, it's just gonna be another Everest Familiar, isn't it? That sucks. Threaten, Time Weaver, and Activation Assistant. I like Time Weaver quite a lot, actually. Toctic could have been a thing to sack to Obrak. You're not wrong. But ideally, I'm going to try and get, like, if I can see a Humbug Swarm, that's definitely something I want. Skeeter's a move. Hammer Archaeologist. Praxis Stranger. You know, Praxis Stranger does help a little. Those Skeeters, generically good. Getting 2s is good, and I can open myself up to a Fire Splash later, which will... That actually super works well with Obrak. See if I get, like, an assembly line, that's fantastic. Alright, here. I don't particularly want any of these. And Swindle's a good primal card, don't get me wrong. Swift Stranger is a 4-drop. I'm not particularly fond of the Big Burpy Boy. I'm okay with it. I've already got a bigger thing. Hey, I mean, the Stranger is a 4-mana 3/3 with charge. That's actually okay. By itself. It's kind of like a sideways version of the... what do you call it? You know, the Yeti that stuns a dude. It's like a sideways version of that guy. Oh, I'm playing at least one Avarax familiar for sure. Oh, Amber Ring. Hey, you want something that works really well with Obrak? Amber Ring. Access Banner, sure. Let's make sure that fire splash is kind of real. Geral's Frostkin, that's the one. Dog, very fast dog running at incredible high speeds. Umbran Thirster, which is actually pretty okay, but not great. Or another Scare. But I didn't even pick up the first one. I'll pick up the dog. Because I like a dog. What the hell is Rockside doing this late? I'm gonna guess no one's in Skycrag then. Kinda too late. Well, it's never too late for me to pick up that and, like, consider it. It might be that I end up just not ever picking up any more Shadow. And if that's the case, I'm playing Praxis splashing... like, I could be playing Praxis splashing Primal. So Rockslide is a perfectly fine pick. I don't want either of these. Get out of here, Enclave. Oh, Viper's Bite. Okay. Okay. So... you know that thing about maybe playing Primal instead? You want to play Primal, y'all? Because this is a pretty rad draft. Yeah. It's right next to a Lightning Storm, and that sucks, but I'll pick up a Scourge of Frostholm. Hell yeah. Hey, if we play Elysian, we could get up to it. I'm just saying. We've got it, you know? We've got the birds. Yeah, this is definitely a value draft. If I've already picked up 2 legendaries, hell yeah. Execute does make Shadow real, and there's nothing else in here that really speaks to me. I hate playing Aerial Ace. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. The 2 mana that you pay 4 for instead, that one's much better than Aerial Aces. Execute is definitely my card here. Recalculator also, could have been a good pick. Cabal Cutthroat, hell yeah. I mean, this is a 2-mana 2/2, but it's on plan. I'm currently considering that I'm probably playing Time, and Fire is either a splash or it's my second color, and I don't play the Shadow. I'm picking for Curve, so that would be why I'd pick the Cutthroat over the Destroyer. The Destroyer is really good, but I have this tendency to play a ton of 3s, and if I want to curve out topping at 5, if I'm going to be playing Obrak, I would prefer the Cutthroat. Plus, Cutthroat is an uncommon, whereas the Destroyer is a common. I could get it up. Pillar of Amar is also an unreasonable draft card. Yeah, alright, Pillar of Amar. This is an interesting deck so far. It's full of power, like a lot of really high power shit. Ooh, I'm probably not playing the Scourge and the Rockslide, unfortunately. I would love to, but... Ravenous Thornbeast actually has anti-interaction with Obrak. Because, you know, it eats up my little dudes I want to be sacking to Obrak. I don't really like Horned Vorlunk, though. Towering Tarzan's pretty decent, but he's also big. I'm not feeling any of these 3 cards. I'll pick up the Thorn Beast because I think it's probably generically the strongest of these. Man, Teching Granadin and Blood Beetle. Blood Beetle is one of the stronger 1-drops in the game. Especially because, like, in draft, if you have this in your hand and your opponent doesn't have a 1, this is a 1-mana 2/2 with flying. Hell yeah. I'll pick the Blood Beetle. Beautiful blood. Oh man, I love you, Sporefolk. I'm probably the person in the world who likes Sporefolk more than anyone else. Spirit Drain is terrible. I don't want to play the Sporefolk, though. In draft, that doesn't sound great. I will hedge... You know, I hate it, and it's probably going to be cut no problem, but Spirit Drain is actually playable. Predator's Instinct is pretty good. And it's a foil. Ooh. Man, no one's playing Elysian. Jeez. Look at all these flyers just hanging out in here. Maybe I abandon Fire, and this Primal actually ends up being my splash color. Tyriax Hatchling does interact favorably with Obrak, after all. Of course, Teching Granadin, also a decent choice here. I'm definitely not playing 4-color, though. I'm going to have to make a choice eventually. So let's see what I end up getting. Why is that a last pick district infantry? Okay. Alright. Yep. This is just the draft where I open a legendary every pack, I guess. This is the value draft. Here, I'm here to pick up... I'm just here to pick up legends, okay? That's all it is. It's just 100% legends. It's all the way down. Hell yeah, what a good way to launch off this fucking, you know, long-ass stream. Wandering Wisp, probably, yeah, makes a deck. It's a 1-mana 1/1, which, I mean, if I ever have to, I can just get rid of that. Like, that's fine. And, later on, because I'm playing Time. Out of all the colors, Time is probably the one I'm definitely playing. And I think at this point, Shadow is pretty solidly locked in as well. It's purely what I want as my, 3rd card. Man, play all of my legends, huh? You know, I think I will. Let's say, you know what? Yeah, no, Fire's gone. Fire ain't real. We're playing 3-color, playing 3 legendaries. Man, Scourge of Frosthelm is never gonna happen. It just isn't. It's gonna sit here in my hand the entire time, and I'm not gonna play it. Now that said... Oh man, you know, Soulfire Drake in my last pack, that would rule really hard, because I don't have any of those. I really want them, too. I play Rakano Plate without any Soulfire Drakes. This is kind of an awful, pack, though. Saraso's Meddling is reasonable. Oh, hey! Yo, thank you for the subscription. Hell yeah. Thanks a ton for using your Twitch Prime for that. I appreciate it super, super heavily. What, do I want here? It's kind of none of them. Lumber and Gruon is totally reasonable in draft. I'm considering it. What are you talking about, a cursed MP3? God, this is a terrible pack, honestly. Saraso's Meddling is removal. I'm definitely not playing it, but it's removal. Okay, decent primal cards. Yeah, it's also kind of hard to... Oh, wait. Xenon Augury is on color. And it is, a draw, in a way. God, Icequake would be nice, but... Oh, Purify, it would be so cool if we were playing fire, but we cut the fire, unfortunately. Also, you see where I'm talking about with twos. I really, really would like some twos. Game. Journeyman Armor is not on plan, because that's Praxis. Thunderhoof Warrior isn't as well. Xenon Augury is okay. Owanga Sentinel is decent. Look at the things that we're playing at over 5, though. We have so many. I'm probably not playing the Sis's Meddling. It might make as a 27th card. Alright. Owanga Sentinel it is. Oh, of course, but I just grabbed a 5-drop in time. Ugh. This is the worst. Four Hills Alpha, I can't do it, right? I really can't. Fire Obedience, way too expensive. Yeah, Time Weaver is a good 5-drop, and the thing that Time Weaver thankfully does is it does slow the game down a little bit. You know, when I actually assemble the deck, I'm grabbing that Praxis Stranger back, and I'm putting him in the deck, because I need 2s. I'm picking that Stranger purely to have a 2. Alright, yeah, Floney. Falononi. Hell yeah. I'll pick him up. I'm gonna be making weird picks here. I desperately need 2-drops. If I don't have them, I just kind of lose. How you doing, Caleb's Choice? I'm very desperate. That's not a question. I'm absurdly desperate for 2-drops. I need them. Look, I like Arachnodon plenty, but I'm gonna pick up a Sandstorm Titan in this last pack anyway, and you know it. Okay. Sorry. The thing that I opened wasn't a legend. It is a rare in Fire, though, and it's a pretty good one. So, like, the point is still there. I was still, like, this is just telling me to play every faction except for Justice. I'm gonna think... Okay, I've got a Predator's Instinct already. Lumen isn't on plan, unfortunately, because I already have way too many 5s. And I like all of the 5s that I have. Except for Winged Sentinel, I'm kind of iffy on it. It's okay. I'm gonna pick up this Dark Return, because I want to have the interaction with Predator's Instinct, and also so I can get back things that I Obrak away. Like, Serpent Trainer, really, really good card. Amethyst Acolyte, okay card. Gorgon Fanatic, really good card. The Bat is alright. I gotta do that, though, the Dark Return plan. I'm gonna pick the Serpent Trainer. No, hold on. Cobalt Monument, though. The deck is absolutely too big. I'm gonna have to make so many cuts. I do want the Primal to be real. I'm not picking the Uncolor Stranger when there's Cobalt Monument, Serpent Trainer, and Wisdom of the Elders in this pack. I'm gonna pick the Serpent Trainer because it's... No, I'm gonna pick the Cobalt Monument. Cobalt Monument is just such a strong card in draft. It's not fixing, for what it's worth. Cobalt Monument is not fixing. It's actually more like sideways deck thinning, where later on this is a 5-mana 4/4 flyer, as opposed to a land in your deck. As it is, the only color that it actually, like, gives you is Primal. And of course, there is also the problem if I don't have the Primal by the time I get to the 5, power. Yeah, this pick is terrible. by the time I get to the 5 power, then I actually can't play this. So there is that too. Yeah, no, we aren't great on fixing, and I'm totally willing to accept that. I do have 2 strangers that give me one of my influence requirements. Skycrack gives me a primal, and that's okay, and the Praxis one gives me a time. Which is pseudo-fix? It is fixing, technically. It's just single fixing. Humbug is a 1-mana, 1-power flyer. Is not great. I think I'd pick the Venom Fang dagger over it, because it will, it makes the ground more, or, I mean, hell, it can make something in the sky as well, just a wall as I eventually get Obrak, and hell, maybe I'll even get the Scourge of Frosthelm down. Divining Rod. Yeah, basically nothing I have actually shares any, keywords, so... Nope. Not picking the Divining Rod. Sanctuary Piece, Priest. Jotun Hurler gives me a snowball. Sanctuary Priest keeps me alive, though, and I can eat it later. Wow! What the hell is this draft? What the fuck? You know, I've got a ton of things with 2 power or less. I'm gonna do it. I'm picking Chalice here. I mean, Dark Wisp is right there. Chalice actually hits most of our deck. Yeah, alright, I'm picking Chalice. Oh no, the card there that I was, that I probably should have actually picked was Dark Wisp, I'm going to assume. Yes, really. Frostkin is good, but... Deadly Spy. Only really on-color card here. What the hell? What is this draft? This draft is absurd. Here's a 4, I guess. It's on color. I'm probably not going to get either of the, you know, things for it, but hey, it's there. Yeah, alright, Camel. Whatever. Camel's a good thing to Chalice. Yeah, history's dumbest draft. You're right, 100%. I'm picking Lethrai Ranger. That's a good card in draft. Elysian Stranger's on color. Okay, what in the world does this deck do? I have to ask, right? What in the world does this deck do? I don't get it. I love this deck already. Let me tell you, this is the dumbest draft I've ever done in this game. I've got so many stupid rares in my deck. And also 3 legends that I want to play all 3 of. Yeah, it stalls until it gets big. I don't really have that many spells, which means I'm actually considering playing that Viper's Bite. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that Viper's Bite terribly.
Nice to meet you.
Thornbeast isn't really on plan, unfortunately. It has negative interaction with Obrak. I probably don't want to play the Cersos. I probably don't want to play both Time Weavers. Don't need the Spirit Drain, I think. I'm removing removal from my deck, which sucks, but I do have an Execute, and the Viper's Bite and Venom Fang Dagger do okay at it. It's a pretty dumb clown strat, you're right. Oh, by the way, Amber Ring, combined with Chalice, that's a move. Yeah. Every turn I pay 5 to get a 3/3 that can't block this turn, and gives me a card. It's the move. Yeah, it is definitely better than the dagger. I probably don't need the dagger, and I can probably put another removal spell back in. Yeah, Viper's Bite is fast. It costs 4 because this would probably be a reasonably powerful effect if it was cheaper. It is worth noting, Venomfang Dagger does also add power and toughness, which means that it can sometimes survive things too. Sometimes +1/+1 is all you need. Okay, out of all the ones in my, starting, I think the weakest one is probably Fallen Oni. Because Yeti Spy and Blood Beetle both getting down on 1 if your opponent doesn't have anything to play on it. They just get in there and they hit your opponent and then they're really strong. Drawing a card is obviously really powerful. Blood Beetle becomes a flyer and that's fantastic. Alright, so Strangers. Do I do that? I want to cast Scourge is the thing. Also, yeah, that Jotun's gone. That's not a good card in this deck. Scourge of Frostholm, we're probably not ever casting, but I kind of want it in there anyway, because it's a Scourge of Frostholm. And I mean, maybe I can. You know? Maybe. Just maybe. I can get up 2 turns, so I could play this on turn 8. Because that's, like, reasonable. Oh, you know what? You know what's terrible? No. Dark Return just puts it in your hand. That's right. I was going to say, if only that we had our Spore Folk. Should have picked it up the whole time. Out of all these, top cards, I think Awakened Sentinel I like the least. Yeah, I'm not triggering any, we are not triggering any, Spark, so I don't need that, chucker. Now, for what it's worth, I have a decent curve, all told. Even, just from this. This is okay. Most of the time, ideally, I'm going to be rushing into Obrak the Feaster. I mean, I could get this down turn 4 if I'm extremely lucky. No, I'm at 17. Oh, yeah, I guess I am at 18 if we're counting the Kobold Monument. This might be an 18-power deck. 2 Time Weavers. Yeah, actually, no, good point. Alright, now what's our... Yeah, alright, so our, we have 1 off-color banner. 2 off-color banners. So we're not playing any of those. So our fixing is purely through the Strangers. And we don't have that many, so... It's just gonna be... primarily... playing... Time. Then the other 2. All of my Primal only requires 1, which means that it's actually pretty good as a splash, except for Scared of Frostholm, probably. But, yeah. I really should cut the Scourge. I should do it. I'm not doing it. I'll get rid of a, I'll get rid of one of the off-color Strangers. Yeah, the Praxis one. The Skycrag one actually benefits both the Scourge and, the Champion. So... yeah, Scourge is absolutely going to be in my opening hand every game. Let's do it. No, that's too many of those. I want more, time, I think. Actually, what's my, Actually, I think it was right. My time requirements aren't that heavy with the exception of Wandering Wisp. Yeah, I got 3 legends. I drafted 3 legendaries. I'm gonna make it like this. 5 primal, 8 time, I already have 5 primal. That's right. The Shadow Sigil is actually better there, because I keep on forgetting about the Combo Monument. Yeah, this is disgusting. This is a value draft. 100%. Oh, hold on. I just want to make sure that I can prove it. Sample hand. There's no Scourge here. Redraw. Still no Scourge. That's not right. There we go. Now that's a decent hand. Hell yeah. Oh, Wandering Wisp is almost never going to go off, is my guess. But it is there in case it does. So let's get started. Five time isn't that bad in the deck. I'm playing more time sigils than anything else. Oh hey, how you doing, Lemon Grab? This hand can play a Trailblaze. Camel gums up the ground. It's not great, but it's also not the worst. This killer's not doing anything when my card in hand is the Emerald Camel. I should probably redraw this. This is a worse hand. No, it's not. Hell yeah. Turn 1 Blood Beetle, what's up? I'm not even on the play. Yeah, I'm definitely an infiltrate deck. How you doing, friend?
You look lost.
I need to draw 2... Nah, alright, can't do that, but... This is just my hand going up, I guess. This is a pretty strong start. For one that I can't play 3 cards in my... Nice! What a strong hand! What a good move. Yeah, Xenon Infiltrate. That's what this deck is. Hey, they're not dead next turn. Yeah, they are. What am I talking about? Oh, they were off color this whole time. You've got to play, right? Yeah, the classic Xenon strat, Infiltrate. It just gets in there and just beats your opponent down with things that get bigger. Yeah, our opponent bricked ultra hard. Even though we have 3 cards in our hand, well, 5 cards in our hand that right now we can't play. Wow, they were hard up for playables. Okay, yeah. So their 1 creature now costs 8. Yeah, no, I think I'm agreeing with that. I probably need another Primal Sigil. I forgot the Chalice costs 2 Primal. Whoa! Nice move! No, sorry. You're right, I was wrong, but actually it costs 12.
We harness our spirit.
You're not gonna actually just time me out and make me wait this whole time, right? I've seen your hand. You drew this. You have a Pummel, a Hidden Shiv, a Purify. You can... Okay. Theoretically speaking, I think he could survive. No, he couldn't. That's right. Alright, yeah. Real quick, I'm gonna give myself another Primal Influence. I don't think I need the Shadow as much. Although, if I have Obrak in my hand, I do want to be able to play the Obrak, and I actually have more Primal Fixing off the Strangers. I think that was actually just... excuse me. That was just a, unlucky start. Oh, sorry about that. It's a turn late, but I actually can play that Cobalt Monument, and I can draw 2 more. That Yeti Spy, I mean. Alright, that's the 3rd color. I can play everything except for the Time Weaver, and I will need to draw something to be able to play that Time Weaver. Uber Stranger is Hiss. Okay. Hell yeah. I can give either of these killer. What's up? I'm gonna give this champion killer, ideally. Is what's gonna happen. Seeing a stranger hit the table like that doesn't necessarily mean that they're playing, strangers. All that means is that they want 2-drops. And you'll play a bear in this game. Let's draw a card. Yo, I'm thirsty for cards. I want them. That execute is gonna do some work. I mean, it wasn't really that nice a move. I killed a Granite Acolyte. I don't need to... Is it better for me to pull off that warp now? That's basically like drawing cards, right? It's like drawing cards. I can take another hit from the stranger. It is literally drawing cards. You're not wrong. Lumen Shepherd, huh? Okay, they've got that in their hand. They're playing Praxis with 2/2s, I think? Either that or they're playing 5-color. Yeah, go ahead. Kill either one of these. I'm good. It's only killing one of them. Hey, Obrak. How you doing, bud? I can't play you. It's double the cost in their hand. Champion of Cunning. Okay, no, they're playing 5-color. I understand. Why are you playing Champion of Cunning in this deck? Okay, so since I'm seeing 4 cards here, that means that I actually am seeing their entire hand. Of these cards, I think... I'm not afraid of Champion, really, because they're never getting the effects off it. It's just a 5/5. Lumen Shepherd costs 6, and I don't have to worry about it. So that means Warband Chieftain, I think, is the one that I don't want to see actually played. Because Warband Chieftain is a 5-mana 5/5 with an upside, so... Hiya, Scourge! How you doing?
Let's go.
Shepherd 2, huh? That means you didn't draw a power. I triple block that, they can kill the Time Weaver. And one other thing. I'm making 1/1s every turn. I'm fine with this. And the Time Weaver did its move already. Speaking of doing its move.
All good time.
Of these, the one that I'm scared of is the one that's double power, so... That's a 12-mana Lumen thing now. Forget what it's called already. They can play, yeah, that one, because they just drew that power. Hey, Pillar. I need one more power, you know, one more plus more powers before that's reasonable as a play.
The grace of Elysium guide.
Yeah, double Time Weaver has so far been my move.
Oh, fuckers.
Let's go.
What's up, Pillar? You're coming down next turn. Alright, so that doesn't tell me what they drew. Yeah, Pillar's coming down this turn. And Wandering Wisp, if I draw another Time Sigil, is actually online, which is great. By the way, my hand right now is 3 legendaries in draft. Think about that shit. Hey, thanks, do the wordy thing. I appreciate that a bunch. Guess what's coming down this turn? I'm not a wiener.
Yeah.
Lightning Strike? Oh no! Why did you do that? You probably should have did it on one of the flyers, friend.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I have to play the Wandering Wisp now. And it's gonna be a 3/3, I believe, because that happens before draw. Oh, okay. I should even play a legendary card in draft. First time I've ever done that, it seems like. I don't know if draw happens before the turn starts, or if it happens afterwards. Library Phoenix happens after the draw. You actually, if you draw a spell, you get, you actually get the cost reduction on it. Yeah. Hey! Thanks a bunch, Dectalon, for that subscription. Nice. I'm keeping this hand. Wisp works the same? Okay, that's fair. It is a pretty sweet set of skeletons, you're right.
We survive.
Subscription notification MP3 is loud. That's correct, but it is a cursed MP3, you're right. Oh, hell yeah. I can't play you. Hey, you know what I will be able to play, though? If I draw it. And also, 5 more power. Not 5 more power, 4 more power. Hell yeah? My move is I just play Time Weaver and it ruins your opponent's hand.
All in good time.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Piss. Blood Column, Vacation, Envelop, Decay. So don't play any equipment. I don't think I am playing any equipment. So Marasen's Disciple. That's double cost now. That's a really strange hand, by the way. Oh, okay. They just drew an Echo card. I'm going to assume that it's the 5/4 for 5. Water of Life. Oh no. No. That's a 6/6 that they're playing right now. Yeah, damn it. Okay. I've done that in draft before. Like, that's the thing. If you're playing Blood Call Invocation, Water of Life is actually a very real card in draft. I know that's weird to hear, but it is. They got 2 Decays. It's interesting that they're playing 2 Decays. They're really... Well, I knew that they had this. I just assumed that they're playing the 5/4 with Echo instead. Yeah, I knew that they had this as well. That's... Puts him back in hand. Doesn't draw me a second one. That's right. Okay. 2 envelops and 1 decay? That is my mistake. Okay. Yo, Lazy Minerva, thank you for the subscription. I super appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think this the person... Well, they're bronze in draft. They could have just started. There's any number of reasons why they're not doing their thing. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna deliberately slow roll in the chance of me actually playing it. All right. Hey, Marasen's Disciple at 8. It's coming. They're probably going to block because I'm assuming that's what this player will do as a not incredible block player of the game. Yo! Do the worry thing. Thanks a ton for that subscription. It's here! It's real! You thought it was never gonna happen, but it happened! Scourge of Frostholm has hit the table! The Scourge happened! Hell yeah! You see, Scourge of Frostholm actually hit the table. It's like playing Exodia. It just means you win the game. Scourge of Frostholm is the Exodia of Eternal. Yeah, Scourge of Frostholm doesn't have flying. It's not just the strongest 10-drop, or rather, only 10-drop, or anything like that. Best line to have for the opponent to have it ready. Yeah. Man, that felt great. This deck is going good. This is a good draft deck, everybody. I hope you realize that. It's really good. I mean, you shouldn't be a believer. I'm sorry. That was my opponent's deck just really did not go off at all. The main answer to Scourge of Frostholm, if for whatever reason you're playing it in draft, or not in draft, in constructed, is Scorpion Wasp. Scorpion Wasp answers Scourge of Frostholm. It's basically the only card that does it efficiently. This hand can't even actually play the Chalice. But it does draw a card, and it does have a 2/2 to play. Also, hey, G-Volt, what's up? Hope you have a good time. With my absurd, dumbass deck right here. I'm just gonna redraw this. I hate this hand. Hey, you know what hand I don't hate? This one. Hell yeah. Chalice is online. Yo, thank you for the bits. I thank you for the bits. Unfortunately, my computer has proven that it's not particularly good at handling the bit cup at the moment. Yeah, the move is here. 100%. Yeah, 4/4 flyer on turn 5 is exactly what I'm going for here. Yeah, the bit cup, I'm using just basic OBS, so the way to make my notifications work, seems to mainly be do it in a browser. And, my browser doesn't like that. It does not approve. It's weirdly CPU heavy. The 4K bit cup, huh? Alright, so that means that, what do I do here? I'm just gonna swing in with this. They're probably not gonna block it. Because it's Sauropod Wrangler, you don't want to block that. And I'm not really gonna throw away the Blood Beetle. Hey, I mean, slow rolling is exactly what this deck does well, so I am 100% cool with everyone slow rolling every game. I can combat that. I think I might be willing to smack into and then execute the Awakened Student. Yeah, I'm absolutely willing to do that. Hey! I've got it. And I've got a way to draw. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I should Chalice here. I'm always just scared of seeing Awakened Student. I know it's probably not warranted.
Rule number 1, don't
Alright,
drop your
that's
tools.
something to execute. Yo, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I'll eventually be able to store it in the cup. I don't really have that many flyers. There's a flyer. That's my move. Hey! The combo. Yeah, Dave Generator with the, you know, the Dave booster. I'm invincible-ish. Thing is that, they could probably still kill this, Chalice if they're playing it. Like, Decay sucks, but I'm not going to be... Why are you playing that now? Why are you doing that? Okay. So, I don't think my opponent here is particularly great at this either. That's, not the thing you do with Viper's Bite. They just played Viper's Bite as a, you know, the knife, but without the 1/1, +1/+1 on it. Exceedingly executable. Drawing a card. Playing a Cutthroat, which will then also get boosted. Hey, my deck is pretty good. I hope you all realize this. I'm just gonna Dark Return this back up, so it's a 4/4 flyer. They've got one card left in their hand. I don't think I'm not pressured in the slightest here. Hey. Yeah. Always draw first if you have the chance, really. Yeah, okay. I probably should have attacked him with both of these. I don't need to draw a card at every turn. Okay, I've got a 4/4 flyer, it doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna throw this out here. Chances are in 2 turns I'm playing Scourge of Frosthelm. Hey, that's actually a decent draft card. I don't like playing it ever because it's a 6-mana 3/3, but it does ruin moves. That's a real confusing attack end. I'll take that trade because I've got so many things in my hand. I'm 100% fine with playing them and exhausting them. I can even play the ring, but I actually have no reason to play the ring still. Yeah, I don't ever think that if someone's new to a card game, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're, like, bad at it. They're just new. They're starting out. They can be learning how the game works, you know? That's fine. There it is. Scourge comes out next turn. They're dead on board. I need to show them though, right? It does also guarantee that they really have nothing to do in response, so... that was also a decent play, like, in an actual game, too, to put the Scourge down so they couldn't fast spell anything out of the way. So that's Scourge played in 2 games. Out of the 3 games I think I've drawn... Or was it just the 2? I think it was 3. Out of 3 games that I've drawn it, I've actually played it twice. Scourge of Frosthelm. Okay, so this hand is terrible. 1 power. I can play the Yeti, but I'm not doing that. This hand is also bad. This one might be the one where my my deck self-destructs. Yeah, Tranquil Squalor putting in work for you as an unblockable 7/7, huh? Nice. Ooh, yep. Yep, I think my deck might implode. If I don't draw a power. Any power actually will work, because this will get me up to 4.
You look lost.
Yep. There it goes.
You're worth more than
Ooh, Cabal Slasher. But I don't have anything to put on board. Hey. I've got one myself. Can you beat my Blood Beetle? mirror match of my first game, pretty much. This is their deck actually going off well, sort of thing. I think they've got the Revenge card. You know, that gives something revenge. My Beetle is maybe a little bit shinier, got a little bit more shellac in it, kind of thing. Okay, this is 11 damage. I'm not dead, but I need to stem that bleeding as much as I can. Style thing. Chances are the thing they're gonna do next turn is they're just gonna play, you know, a power and then 6 mana, pay this. Yeah, this is very much gone. Let's see what you've got in your hand, I just want to know. Excavate and a power. Okay. Yeah, you pay for this. Then I can't block with it, you know, and survive. So I make the blocks I have, which bring me down to 2 life. But I'm extremely dead here. There's pretty much nothing I can do. Yeah, there's actively nothing I can do, so... Concede game. That's fine. Your deck's gonna have to collapse at some point in draft, right? It doesn't work every time. Hey, it's not that this deck has no fixing. It's got a little bit of fixing. In the form of strangers. 2 of which only give me... Well, 1 of which only gives me, like, partial fixing. Okay, Monument. You know, funnily enough, Obrak has been more of a problem in this deck than, the Scourge has. No shadow fixing is the real problem.
We forge what we need. We shall find a way.
I'm willing to trade. Okay. I think they're actually depending on that.
We've found it.
So let's do that move again. Where we killer the Avarax familiar with a Trail Runner. Okay. They were, maybe.
Rest here, traveler.
Alright, so what are you gonna play on turn 4 here? Yeah, Groundbreaker? Okay, yeah. That is rough. Ooh, you want to talk about strong draft cards? Oh, you've got the dumbass laugh. Okay, friend. Whatever. Yeah, just standard Elysian. Nothing dumb happening here. Not even a little. We can't play Execute if we draw it. We still want it, but we can't play it. Yeah, picked up 3 of these, jeez, huh? Hey! That's a good draw. That does it. Viper's Bite. They've only got 3 1/1s on the board. Ugh. Ugh. No, this is bad. Yeah, this is a bad situation. That Archive Curator is nothing, though. Yeah, they can kill this, and then they're gonna hit me with probably 6 damage. Yeah, 6. I know exactly what's in their hand right now. It's an Archive Curator. I need to accelerate into this Pillar of Amar in some manner. So I need to draw power and Avrax. No, okay. I dead? No, not quite. I dead next turn.
That's quite
Yes. I will be dead next turn, no matter what. You just played out your hand. Why are you waiting? Okay, fine. I'm not going to bother. I don't know why they were waiting at the end of their turn there. They played out everything in their hand. They had no more power left. There was actually no reason for them to do anything. You know what? It's cute. I will play 2 legendaries in this deck. Obrak has so far failed to work. And every time we've drawn him more times than the Scourge, and we have completely failed to be able to play him. I'm gonna play that Lifesteal instead, because it's removal. Sucks that we have to play a Lifesteal over Obrak, but, I mean, hey. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? This hand only can play these 2. It's awful. If we get 6-2, sure, I'll put him back in. We're accelerating. I'm not actually gonna play that Wandering Wisp right now. I prefer it to stay in my hand. Okay, I need to draw Sirius Primal.
We learn what we must.
Two Primal. If I draw 2 Primal, I am 100% good. Piss. That's really bad. Okay.
Rest here, traveler.
They can kill one of these. If I draw another Primal Sigil, I can start to go off a little. It's slow, but I would also accept the Elysian Stranger. Or the Skycrag Stranger. Ooh, interesting choice. You have another thing to play on? Yeah, you do, huh? Alright. That sucks. I'll make the play I have. I'm keeping this in hand for playing Chalice into buffing it.
There's much to learn here.
Can't play it still. I need another Primal. Might have been that they just couldn't,
Wing and
anything.
play.
Oh. Valkyrie Spire Guard. Oof. Oof, that's,
We've found it.
That's kind of strong in draft a lot of the time, because it's actually not that hard to pick up Valkyries. Ugh. Spike Buckler, though. That's not the card I was expecting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm surviving this game either. You know, those 4 games in a row where my deck actually went off, that's good stuff. You know? It doesn't always work, though. It hasn't completely lost yet. I don't think I have any way to kill this Valkyrie Spire Guard, but it hasn't lost yet. Spike Buckler number 2, huh? Jeez. That's 12? Alright. Locking there doesn't change anything, so... Nice. Hey, I finished this quest though. And the game always knows. Go ahead and just upgrade that to a gold chest. What's up? Alright, well, it went 4-3. Deck playing 3 legendaries with very little fixing. And I did get 4 gold chests, so let's open those up. Frontier Judo. I mean, if you don't open up Crownwatch Longsword in draft, you know? Well, I've only got one more chance left to really enrage you, so let's see if I pull that off. Nope, all rares. Oops, all rares. Oh, I must have only had 3 of these. Yep, only had 3. Okay. Well, I do have enough cash to do another draft, but before I do that, I still haven't got my ranked or casual win of the day. I want to see this go off once. I'll do Strange Fire Area one more time, and then if not, I can do either my means decks. Strange Fire Area is a really fun, and if it goes off, which actually is relatively consistently, it's really good. I won 5 games in a row with it last night, I think. Or the night before last, either or. This hand has Caleb's favorite, so 5 power, 6 influence total. I think that I can get rid of one of these. I don't think it's particularly great. This one has a torch and an obliterate, but I do need to draw sigils running. This is Flash Fire. This is the Flash Fire deck. Tranquil Scholar plus Dome and Sentinel double damage both time, huh? Nice. Yep, there it is. I do need absolutely to draw sigils running though. I need 3 sigils in a row. Three sigils in a row isn't unreasonable. It can happen. I do need to be a little bit lucky to pull that off, though. There's a time for fire, and that time is as soon as possible. You know it, bud. Ooh, that's not a good draw. It's an okay draw, as far as things I actually draw with it. Okay. That's a fine plan. If they play a champion on me, I will torch it in response. I'm gonna... Okay, I was going to assume that they were gonna play, I mean, it does have a little bit of time. Play another one of these? Or a torch? Torch, okay. This is fine because it means that when I actually do end up drawing powers finally, I'll be able to punch so far above my weight. Vadius, huh? 7, okay. I'm gonna play the assembly line here instead. It's gonna be able to attack in. They can't actually activate Radius though this turn. I'll be able to double torch it out of the way. Gale's favor.
Who says you
Makes
can't
sense.
play with fire?
Oh. They just have one. In that case, I want to wait until they pay for this. When they pay for it, I'll go ahead and let them have the second one, because if they've got one already, then there's basically no reason for me to wait. The second one isn't going to be the thing that tips me over. Westwind Herald. They've got a thing in response. What do they got in response? It's not counter, is it? No, it's not. Okay. See, they've already attacked. This is 8 damage. That does suck. Then you block this. Gotcha.
We take what has been lost.
Ooh, Aegis sort of ruins this deck, doesn't it? They're gonna play both of them on it, make it a 10 power thing. I'm dead next turn. I can't even, Oh, that's right. They can't play both on it, but they can next turn, so. Torching one of these out of the way. Okay. Yeah. Would have been nice.
We forge what we need.
That happens, though. Strange Fire Area doesn't always work. So let's go back and let's do a quick Mean Soon End game. You know? Quick. Just one. Then I'll get back to do it another draft. This hand is slow, and it doesn't have the triple shadow. It only has single shadow. A hand being slow isn't that big of a deal in this deck, let me tell you, but I do want it to be able to do things. This hand is okay. I do need to draw a second shadow for this Memory Dredger, but yeah. I do have the Spore Folk to already have interactions with Memory Dredger, which is good. Oh man, I was going to draw the Meads this next turn. Mushroom Combat. The Dredgers are for Spore Folk. Hell yeah. Strength of the Pack. Huh. I've not seen this card played. A sword would do it. A duelist blade. They can give them an Aegis, but... Okay. Things aren't going great on my end, because I need to draw a Shadow. Thankfully, this game has an extremely strong long game. Because of things like this. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of Huru combo deck. Trailblazer. That's the move. Hell yeah. Dredger hits things that cost 2 or less. It doesn't hit things with 2 power. I'm gonna attack him, and then I'm just gonna Harsh Rule probably. I'll Dredger up next turn so I can start to rebuild. I'm scared of another one of these coming down and giving, like, the Enforcer Aegis, so I want to remove that as a possibility first.
This ends now.
I can give this Aegis back, but it's just a 3-mana 3/2 style thing. I've got Perfect Influence. I don't need to draw any more unless I draw, like, Vara or put Vara in the grave. Yeah. If you lower the cost of the card, yeah. So, what do you call it? The Horn is probably the move that you're thinking of. For me, Sporefolk. What I'd like to see discarded is, not any of those. Privilege of Rank, I think I would like to see discarded. Yeah, alright. I'm going to willingly do this. That's what their deck does, by the way. It plays Westwind Herald and then plays Strength of the Pack. Okay. Does Sauropod Wrangler also work on cards in your void? That's neat.
Be lighter than air.
Okay.
This ends now.
Rule 2. Do I have 3 or 4? Alright, I've got 3 actually in the grave already, so I could draw 4 still. Hey, that's actually pretty good once I draw more power. Yeah, Memory Dragger works every time because it's not an infiltrate. Memory Dragger is a good-ass card. Hey, there we go. Privilege of Rank. I've only got 1 in the deck. I need another power. If I draw another power, I can Sleepless Night, and that's really good. Or I can just get Umbran Reaper. That's great, too. They're drawing a lot of cards so they can put more and more into their grave, so they want to play another Herald. Oof. Yeah, they drew a lot of those, huh? Runehammer. That's actually basically the combo. Not the combo, the answer to Umbran Reaper. An Extract would get rid of that. Zenith Augury. Do that now. Devourer. There we go. The hammer's gone next turn. I've only got 18 cards left in my deck. Is Azendel's Gift in here? Yeah, it is. I actually just milled Azendel's Gift. I don't need to worry about this for now. If I'm gonna play Sleepless Night, I actually am gonna get rid of these, so I should worry about it now. Yeah, I'm hoping for no Protect. If a Protect comes out, I'd basically lose. I noticed that in the tooltips they've started to mention that Aegis can block multiple effects as they come out. I think that's still, not great, because they could just change how Aegis is, worded instead of one enemy spell or effect, but that's fine. Hey, nice, thanks. They're dead in a couple turns? Because I can just play Lumen Defender? Yeah, and I don't know if this deck actually plays Protects at all. They're playing. Yeah. I'm not going to Sleepless Night, even though I could have to dig through more of my deck, because it could ruin me. It could actually just lose me the game if I'm unlucky. The Revenge would definitely get me, yeah. Herald Song, they're digging more. Aid of the Huru. Yeah, okay, that's right. This is a combo Huru deck that uses Westman Herald to cheat out spells. That explains why they're playing Aid of the Huru. Alien's Choice, huh? Come on, use more of your power. Just play something really big. Play a 5-drop.
Stillness.
That doesn't give you Aegis. And that's top 5. Have you got Protect? Hello. There it is, everybody. That's exactly what I'm looking for. First win of the day, bonus getting me off of Mean Summon End going off. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff. Champion of Vengeance. Okay, that's neat. Minotaur Lighthoof. That's pretty cool. Basically telling me, yo, make Minotaur sometime. I wouldn't mind. What happened at the end there is, let me go ahead and bring it up, actually. So, my deck right here, Means Classic, is built around this card, Means to an End. Means to an End deals 25 damage to my opponent if I mill myself with, after gaining life, and sacrificing this to deal 25 damage to my opponent. It's a very silly spell. Relic. It killed my opponent because I lost all the cards in my deck. This deck is basically a Laboratory Maniac. That's kind of the goal. I'm trying to mill my entire deck to deal, to just make sure that my crystals explode and they kill my opponent. There's a bunch of dynamite strapped to a bunch of crystals. It's wonderful.
There is nothing to fear.
Yeah, Caleb's Choice actually ruins this deck, just straight up. It sucks. So Means Classic is cool. I have an alternative Means to an End deck, which is Overwhelming End. Oddly enough, even though this one seems like on paper better of the two decks, it performs not as well as Means Classic, which means I feel really good about this deck. Alright, well, now that that's over, let's do another draft. Peacekeeper, okay. Not quite as ridiculous as last time. I don't just open up a legend this time. Peacekeeper's Prod. This is actually a really strong move in draft, but it is triple justice. While Tranquil Scholar right here, that's a good card. That's just a strong card. This card is, I think a good half of people who are playing Rakano play this card in that deck now, and that's cool. I think it's not really much of a question here. Scholar is my favorite card out of this pack. I like Purify, but that's committing to 2 colors right away. Humbug Swarm. Hell yeah. Scepter of Nobility, I don't really like. I don't like these, like, work for your 3-mana 3/3 relic weapons. I don't like any of them. Rock Slide is cool, but it's, I'm not playing either of his colors at the moment, and, there are other choices here. Extract is a strong card, and I do love it. Moving into Argentport is a plan. I don't really like Spiked Buckler. I'll play Spiked Buckler as a 27th. I have to, but I don't want to. Spellshed Architect is a strong card, too. Last time I played Huru on in draft, though, it didn't work out very well. It's not as hard of a commit as Extract is, though, because of that double cost. Although the Extract actually does give me a way out of playing Justice at all if I have to. I don't know. These two are both good. There's also Celebrate Silverwing if I just want to play that. Huru. I love owls. Let's do it. Calderan Cradle, huh? Hey, nice. Alcohol Endurance is okay. Don't really like Shield Bash. Yeah, I Humbug Swarm was also an option, but I didn't even really look at it that much. Copperhall Endurance is okay. Copperhall Herald, I mean. Shield Bash is on color. It's not very good, though. It's just gain 2 life, stun, and cantrip. I'll go with the Endurance, Herald. If I'm playing Huru, I gotta play Owls, right? I just gotta play a bunch of Owls. I think that's the move. I think I just play Owls. Yeah. Owl Banner. Skywalk Instructor makes things Owls. Talon, this is a piece of an owl. Oh, and as far as the, like, the cheaper or the weaker relic weapons that they put into this deck, I actually like Talon. It does work. Yeah, make more owls. A snake is not an owl. A snake is on color, though. Theoretically ever playable because of it. Trigger Happy. The AI, has anyone ever noticed that, Trigger Happy, the AI doesn't know how to use it? It'll just play this card to do it just because sometimes. Not really playing any of these, but theoretically if I move into Shadow, I guess that's the most playable of the 3. Vodacon Staff. Ooh. Vodacon Staff is good. I could splash for time. Play that. There's also the Wyvark, which I think is okay. It's a decent removal spell. Drell's Frostkin is pretty strong. Stalwart Shield, I like this weapon a lot. Particularly in draft, because Endurance I feel is pretty strong in draft. But I think I'm gonna try out... Yeah, I'll splash time. Let's try that out. Out of all the things in here, I'll be playing the sword, I think. Tundra Explorer, okay. Gilded Glaive, okay. What are my pants looking like right now? Vodacon Staff, Emerald Monument. That's about it, right? So... yeah, Gilded Glaive. Ceremonial Mask is a good draft card. That's a big relic weapon and also makes my dudes bigger. Sky Snapper, while not an owl, is a flyer, which means it's owl adjacent. Almost owl. Yeah, I'll pick up the Snapper. If I'm gonna consider that time splash, I don't mind the camel, really. Get a snow slinger, second sight. Do I have anything that interacts with second sight yet? Not really. Probably not ever going to. So Distinct Inventory is good as a one-drop. Hey! A sword. Rim Stranger. I've only got 2 of these. I'll pick that up just because I've only got 2 of those. I could have picked up the Violent Gust, but I'm okay with grabbing that. I got my Salvage Shield anyway. I've got a lot of pants in this deck now. Awaken soon, because I am considering that splash. Ruin. Sabotage. Okay, so. Hey. I guess it happens. I'm not playing it. I'm actually not playing this card. But I'll just go ahead and grab the World Joiner as a 4th legendary in 2 drafts. Getting 4 legendaries in 2 drafts really means to me just this all worked out very well. There's no owls in this pack, but there is someone who gives Aegis, which is an owl mechanic. Huh. I don't think I've seen this card. Grenadine. I have 2 of them. I suppose the deck that wants to play a bunch of things that create firebombs would like that guy. Because it makes it more of them. Okay. Instructor, Snowchucker, Fruit to Hell's Alpha. Another Instructor doesn't seem great, unfortunately. Snowchucker gets better if it has flying. Hey, Maelstrom Bell. I don't have any spells that do damage in my deck. Ugh. Not great choices here. Trailblaze, I guess. Probably cut Trailblaze pretty early. Ugh, this pack isn't great. Auric Bully, I'm not playing. Crafty Yeti is on color. Things aren't great here. Dog. Sure, Tinker. Let's do it.
It reminded me of my dog, Callie.
Belmar Squire. Hey, if I have enough things that
She crawled
care
over
about that, maybe I'll do it.
the porch.
I think I don't. I think, in fact, I only have,
To die.
where are they at? These Spell Shield Architects that care about Mentor Student stuff. Okay. Cobalt Acolyte, unstable form. You know? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get unstable. Serpent Trainer here, I think is pretty unopposed. Although, Hoover Fledglingly is an owl, isn't it? That's an owl. That is just straight up an owl. The trainer is so much better for my curve. And also, it creates 2 flyers instead of, 4 power of toughness of flying instead of just 5 mana, 3/3 flyer. I can't not do it. I've just got a lo-fi hip-hop station going on right now, basically. I'm not entirely sure what this track actually is. Divining Rod. Let's see. How much things with flying do I actually have that don't just give flying? Not that much, actually. Yeah. Divining Rod is definitely not real here. Ceremonial Mask versus Serpent Flyer Trainer 2. I really like Serpent Trainer. Gonna be a bit... I'm gonna take the Scaly Gruon. Few things come up the board better than a Scaly Gruon. And then here, it's not really much of a choice, it's the Bright Mace Paladin. I've got enough weapons in my deck that I'm very cool with playing that. Got no fixing for the time. I still think I want to pick that though. Hey, let's just give more flying. Or is it better for me to actually have a 7-drop? Maybe. I'm gonna go with saying, yeah, probably. I'll grab the 1/7 drop. You know, I haven't been offered any of those. East Wind Heralds. Either Wind Heralds, really. One of those is a rare, but still. I don't want to play any of these, including the Aerial Ace. Sure, Backlash. Dark Return. Sporefolk. Safe Return. Okay, I get to create this deck now. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'll be splashing... I'm only splashing it for Vodkin Staff, that's it. And, can I pull off splashing for Teriax Hatchling? Nah, probably not. Alright, this is a relatively low curve with a lot of things to do late, too. Skywalking Structure is mainly just there to give flying, get things in. 2 Tinkers is probably not necessary, but I do have the... Removing that, though, kind of removes playables from my deck, doesn't it? I already have, I'm already basically at 18 power here. Groundwater Squire, you think so? Only getting hit by 4 cards is not that many cards, though. And all of the cards that it gets hit by are 3 or higher. Okay, it actually gets hit by, 5 cards. The thing is, with Groundwater Squire, I want to be able to play it, and then on turn 2, get it huge. I think I might play that dog. Or... You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, this seems right. Let's see how this goes. The last time I did Owls on draft on stream was I only went 1-3. It wasn't great. I felt pretty good about that deck, but, you know, it doesn't always work out. No. There we go. I've got pants for days. Yeah. Also a talent to get rid of anything they play that has 2 toughness.
Stand aside.
Yeah, I love stuffing people with negate in draft. It's not a good spell to be playing most of the time, but I mean, I'll do it. Oh no! They ruined me! I really shouldn't have played that,
Easy.
but you know what? Sometimes you get rewarded for doing it. So who likes drawing mana? I'm usually a fan. I think it's pretty cool to have, you know, power to draw.
It's written right here.
Started thinking, man. Either
Hey, nice.
top shelf.
Nice, I got a 1/4 overwhelm. Hell yeah. That's the move. I probably should have waited, because I think you can wait. Yeah, I think you can wait, and I should have actually saw what it was before I gave it to it. Overwhelm on any of these actually wasn't great, but still. Hey! There it is. How about a 2/7 with Overwhelm? How does that sound? Yeah. I think maybe a 3/5 with Overwhelm would be better, but still. Here comes the scaly boy. Oh man, they've got one already. 3/5 with Endurance. Although, they can't actually kill this. They just block with one of these, right? And then they don't let it hit them? Yeah, that's what I thought. If this hits attacks in, I can double block it and kill it. If this attacks in, it's obviously foolish. I can't kill this, but it probably won't. They probably won't body check me. Well, they could easily body check me this turn because there's no reason for me not to. Thankfully, this is still a 2/7, which means it's not that bad. What could they play? They could play an execute on this afterwards, but I gotta wonder why they would have bothered playing with a spell. So, yeah, that's just a body check.
I want that shit to come back to haunt me. Turned on
Form
the TV.
is everything.
Had the shit on the bottom.
There we go. 2 mana, 2/7 with flying. Hell yeah. That's bad. That's what we call in the business. Bad. I could kill that. The triple double block, but they would kill my flyer. Yeah, I'll just take 3. Doesn't matter. I can triple block this if it comes in. I can only kill 2 of them. I've got more threats coming up because I'm going to Shellblaze, ideally to draw a power. If they try to get me in combat, they should attack him with this too. Gotta play? Come on, pump. Pump somehow. Play a rapid shot. You've got something that you can play because you've got, This Is Happening at All. That's an interesting choice. That was not a trade I would have done. They've got big boys, for sure. Dino has killed Dino.
Time quickens.
Sorry about that. Oh, what happened? Oh, they did the trade that I was expecting. Okay, so it seems to me that they've got a lot of big boys, and that's not great.
Form is everything.
So I'll just keep on double blocking until I can get in. But they're gonna play, I don't know, they're gonna play their own World Joiner this turn, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in. Yeah, that was Buster's back-to-back. 7-8-6, jeez. Although if I run them out of moves, I don't think they're gonna be able to do card draw really. Okay, so Buster's back-to-back is absolutely the name of the game here. Too much damage. Too many beef. Doesn't matter. We can continue on. Wow! This is among the worst hands I've ever had in draft. Ooh, this is not a great hand either. Not having Primal again in my opener, still. Huh. It's a weird thing.
Stand aside.
Maybe I should take out one of these time sigils and put in another Primal. Definitely playing Mono Justice in draft. As for this is.
You'll need this.
Okay. They're also a little bit hard up. They just played Journeyman Armor as a 2-2 by itself. They didn't have anything to put before it, and I don't think they really have anything to play afterwards, do they?
Be redeemed.
I'm hoping to get Serpent Trainer... Oh, that's why. Ooh, daggers as well, huh? Can't attack in.
Follow my lead.
I will be able to attack in with this, though. I'm hoping to get the thing off of this, you know, with the infiltrate, hit them in the face, and then unstable form it so I can get something and the 2-2. Hopefully not a Withering Witch. I'll take 4. I don't care. I know they've got a second daggers. Sparkbot. Okay. I just realized something. Hold on a second. This isn't legal, is it? This isn't legal, right? You're not allowed to do that.
They're coming.
There we go. That's big. Okay, they're only playing 4 color. They're not going all the way and doing a 5 color draft here. That was the only one. They got 4 of those 4 sigils naturally. They just had them. They probably got a pummel, is my guess what they have in hand. I don't want to put 3 things in front of it and let them kill 2 of them. I'll just take 4 again.
You'll need this.
Wow. 3 of these. That's a move. That's something nice. Giving this flying would be great. I'm gonna start willing to trade here. I'll kill these. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, probably. Maybe I should get rid of this. I'd like to do both of these on this if I can help it. But probably I'm only gonna give this one because they're going on 13.
Stand down, citizen.
Form is everything.
They can't have a power every turn, right? Oh, I can't exhaust something that's stunned, too. Piss.
We are focused.
Oh, that's your move. Draft 1 went 4-3. So, you know, frankly, better than it really should have.
I don't love you anymore. Goodbye.
4-3 win is okay, and this one has been going worse. I'm playing Guru. Alright, kill as many of these as you really want, friend. I'm just going to assume that you won't have these forever, you know, powers forever. Alternatively, you're just gonna lose.
Stillness can be strength.
As I beat you to death with these 2 flyers. Yeah, oh, also, draft 2, I did open up another legendary, so this is 4 legendaries in 2 drafts. I got the World Joiner. It wasn't on color, though, so I'm not playing it. So we're 2 hours into this stream, and I'm just gonna throw this out here. This is my introduction to, you know, affiliate status. Y'all haven't hit the follow button. I mean, there's no downside to following, right? And you get to hear some cool ass birds if you follow. If you want to contribute to me having any kind of cash at all, subscribing is a cool thing to do. But you don't have to. I'm not gonna force you to, obviously. I like to produce content, that good content. This hand actually has power and like colors that can play Teriax Hatchling and have them get unstable. Okay, I'll do it. I haven't written up a schedule yet, and I'm not completely done with sprucing up my channel or all that kind of stuff. But I'll get those done as soon as I can. The moment that this drafting is done, I will probably start up with Dragon's Dogma. Yes, this is a Zelda happening in the background here. I'll spruce whatever kind of spruce I like to spruce with, alright? Doesn't have to be Colorado spruce. Ooh, Stone Shaker. I don't need that. Sky Snapper. On average, I'll probably get something better out of this if I unstable it, right? Gaia blocked here. Are they just going to rock slide this? Hey. Unfortunately, you got the goose and not the, and not balloon on my list of birds. But hey, it still works, right? It's still an aquatic bird. Okay, yeah. Probably should have done that before attacking him. Yeah. I did know that about it. This is bad. I need to kill this. Oh, hold on. Should I have gone all in? I maybe should have gone all in. Alright, what's a 5 that will really do the business right now? You know, that will do it the moment I have weapons on it. No. Don't say the words Idol of Destrin. I refuse. Okay. Let's make the blocks I have. take 6. Unless they've got 3 pummels in hand, I'm just getting dead. But nah, okay. Now it's time to get huge.
Come, this way.
9-11. 9-11. Tanker's not a fast spell? Huh, I never knew that about it. Okay. Ostensibly, I'm not dead. I'm dead. I got mortared instead of rampage, I'm sorry. It's not under my control. If it was, I would have been dead in a lot of different goofy ways there. Okay, this has all colors, it has things to do on 1, 2, 3, this is good. Kind of a weak thing to do on 2, but that means it'll just better guarantee my future turns. Hell yeah.
Stand aside. Slice and dice.
Nah. I mean, yeah. Gorgon Swift Blade will sometimes just come down and you can't do anything about it. Owl. Hey! That's cool. Oh. Oops. I wasn't looking, and, whoops. Oops. I just went ahead and, tossed that sword into the garbage when I really didn't need to. Ah. Okay.
Be redeemed.
It's gonna spell shield on this, then follow with making this a flyer. It's gonna be great. Oh, you don't want to attack in shape with this? Are you sure, bud?
Form is everything.
Of course.
Form is everything.
However, same. I'm gonna put this on the ground instead. Why aren't you attacking with this? You know I can't block it.
Stillness can be strength.
I'm thinking Huru might be cursed in draft. Hey, you know? That's a 4-4, that's okay, but I'm good. Oh yeah, that's right. Gorgon Swiftblade. I forgot how Gorgon Swiftblade works for a second there. Oh, that is me being dumb. 100% me being a dumb. Whoops. Well, okay. Drafts. It happens. You know, 1-3s happen. But that's fine. I did open up 4 legendaries in 2 drafts, and hey, like I said, it always knows. Nice. Miss Feldrake. Must not have had one of those. Okay. That's cards, baby. I'll do a couple of ranked games to fill out the time. How about let's try out Overwhelming End once. So far, every time I've done Huru in draft, it's not gone well. You'd think that Pile of Flyers would work out better, but, well, it happens. Okay, this hand has Torch, and that's basically it. If I'm the spiciest man alive, I would keep this and then just draw things running, but I'm not that spicy. Here's a move instead. I'm not sure. I don't remember. If you did mention it, I don't remember if your 5-3 draft was Huru or not. Check out my mana. Oh boy.
You cannot put out the light.
There's no electricity concerns. Leave the lights on. Stop turning them off.
Draw, mister.
Hey, nice. You're playing Rakano. I don't want that to be alive. Yep. I pushed the desk. Maverick Man is playing Rakano. Oh, hold on. Rakano Artisan. That's not a common thing in Rakano decks. Are you playing a weird, from not playing Shadow version of Armory? And also a lot more creatures? I assume that it revolves around Swords of Ikaria. Hey. You never blocked Dawnwalker. You blocked Dawnwalker. Why did you do that? That's why you did it. Okay. But here he is. He's back. They're playing Finest Hours and Rakano Outlaws, and they're definitely not just playing Armory. Okay. Okay. Time to leave this back, I suppose. Have this be a blocker instead. Never mind. I've not seen a mid-range Rakano deck, though. That's interesting. Maybe I should have killed this before he's getting the chance to put, like, more equipment on it. Nope, okay, I'm good. That means that I'm killing even more equipment off of it.
Defend the throne!
Die with honor.
Okay. They're still already getting 3 war cries off of this. I'm probably cool with putting this. I really should have used this already. I shouldn't let them honk one more time. It didn't actually ruin me in the end. Okay. I would like to draw... There's a lot of things I would like to draw. First and foremost, I would like to draw Flamestoker, or Vobrex. Hey, cool. You got the Blue Jay. So thanks for the follow, Negars. Hold on. That's a really terrible name. I'm sorry, you actually just made me say that. I feel really bad about that. Ugh. Ugh. I should have put that two and two, you know, in my head together. Ugh. I should be more aware. Gross. It's a bad mouthfeel. However, we got another peacock. Thanks for the follow there. See. Alright. Birds are very loud. How many birds are in there? 22. Soon. I've got a lot of interesting bird sounds in here that you probably never heard before. Okay, good draw. Alright. That's that game lost, and that's fine. So I'm gonna go take an extremely brief break, 4 or 5 minutes, do a couple of things in the background, and then I will be returning with Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen. I'll see y'all there in 5 minutes.